Hello, this is Mr. Hupp, and I'm going to talk about rolling dice. So, in one of the questions for Principles of Engineering, it had a question that said, are these dice loaded? And a lot of you just put, I don't know. And you're right, you don't know. So, to answer this question, you need to look at the frequency distribution. You should have made a histogram that looks like this. And a lot of you didn't make the histogram. Sorry, it should have looked like this. And what you have is the frequency of the sum of various numbers rolling 2 die. So if you roll 2 die and you have 2 ones, then you have a sum of 2. And if you roll 2 sixes, you have a sum of 12. So you go from 1 event all the way to 6 events and back down to 1 event. So the one that is the highest in the middle that you have 6 choices for, or 6 events that can result in that sum, is 7. So let's take a look at that. You can get a 1 and a 6, a 2 and a 5, a 3 and a 4, a 4 and a 3, a 5 and a 2, and a 6 and a 1. So that gives you 6 different events that will result in the sum of 7. And there are 36 total outcomes that you can get when you roll 2 die. So 6 divided by 36 is a frequency of 0.167 or 16.7%. So to use that number for your analysis to tell me if the dice were loaded or not, so out of 50 rolls, if you are rolling 7s and your frequency is not 0.167 or not 16.7%, if it's a lot greater or a lot less, that tells you that you probably have some funny dice. Alright, that's a real quick review of this assignment and some of the conclusions you should have noticed as you went through this. So that's that.